Hey guys, so how are we all doing? Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin evening update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, and we will go straight over to those Bitcoin charts. Right, so the 4 hour first, you can see we have not really done a lot today. Just hovered around the same area. Looks like a potential bull flag. I mean, clearly this level we were looking at above 11,000, well, we'll call it 11,900 is the level to break. That's the level for us to take out. Looks like we're consolidating under that level, which is never bearish. It's never bearish normally. Obviously, we know that's that certain Bart Simpson that likes to come and play with us every now and again. So yeah, I mean we could Bart back down, but that's not necessarily price action you should try and ever play for, even in Bitcoin. But yeah, realistically, we are looking at still this 11,900 area, taking that out to trigger some upside, and move basically back to the top of this triangle. And then what I think would be more likely, if we are going to break up, is that we won't do it straight away. We will just play out a little bit of a range here, back test this as support. Once we confirm that support and start to move back up in textbook trading fashion, then that will be our all systems go signal. And then we'll get a big massive candle. Not really, just kidding. We could get a big massive candle down, and then all of a sudden we realise we definitely are playing in that box, that block box, rectangular box scenario that I'm talking about, and we are just going to frustrate people for a little bit longer and liquidate a lot of longs, in true Arthur Bitmex celebration style. So yeah, that's kind of kind of what I'm looking at really. Not too much else to go on here. We'll have a quick look through the other time frames, see how they're looking. This candle's obviously closing soon. A bit of well, it's an indecision candle, isn't it? Obviously we've got a lower bottom wick than the upper wick, so that is on the bullish side. Daily candle, yeah, daily candle. Not looking too bad. It is a bit of an indecision candle, but like I said, we are roundabouts the open of the big move. So this was a big move up basically, guys, yesterday. So for us to basically close this daily candle still around the high, is not a bearish. It is not a bearish. So we did come down and try and test lower, and we were probably trying to test the mid range of this candle, but couldn't quite make it because the market was too bullish and brought us back up. So yeah, all in all, not looking too bad here really, guys. Not looking too bad. Looking like the next move will be up, on the balance of probabilities. Obviously we know we've got levels, we've got trend lines, we've got catch points below, we've got things to test, but I still would be erring on the side of bullishness here. So yeah, we'll have a look at those momentum indicators without actually looking at them straight away. I would suggest they're going to be a bit indecisive and not show us too much, but we will have a look now. So yeah, 4 hour is 4 hours obviously toppy here, starting to turn back down. Starting to turn back down from quite a high level as well. If you kind of look where it is, it doesn't really get much higher than here very often. So that is obviously a bearish indication. So we'll have a look at another time frame, say the 10 hour, and this is probably where we're going to start to get some mixed messages. So 10 hour looking good, looking like it's moving into the top half of obviously this our top half of the scale, obviously the bullish half. 12 hour turning up as well, looking like we're going to regain this trend line that we obviously were going to overshoot, but yeah, look like we're regaining it. Yeah, look like it can start to move up. Daily, again, I keep saying this, daily is not making us. I mean, you can tell the gradient. Just look at its gradient. It's obviously not coming straight down like this, or straight down like that, or the equivalent gradient of straight up. But it's sort of drifting down, isn't it? So this it just looks like a bullish reset to me. 3 day has, and 3 days turn back up. So you can see what I mean by how I said we're probably going to have a bit of a mixed bag. But we have got a mixed bag with the more important time frames are looking good. We have, if we just look here, as you can clearly see, we have got a 3 day 9 candle. So you can read into that what you will. 3 days, obviously quite a large time frame. There was a 3 day 9 candle last down here, which we never basically traded lower than that 3-day 9 candle, that 3-day 9 buy. We'll have a look for another one. We had a nice 3-day 9 buy, sell here, sorry, that didn't work out at all, but we never traded lower than it, so it never activated the trade. And then once we broke above the top, we then did get some serious movement. But what you will notice is that 3-day 9 here did basically hold up price. We anticipated into it, we held, and then we just thought, right, we're still going back up. I mean, I don't really need to say no more about this 3-day buy candle here. I mean, you can see it speaks for itself. Yeah, this 3-day 9 candle again didn't do much, but again you can see market was sort of anticipating it, slowing down into it, consolidating, and then decided it was going to break out the top of it. We never traded below it, never activated a sell trade. 3-day 9 buy here, that didn't really help us. I mean, you can see it did basically hold up price. Obviously we sort of anticipated it held up price, we didn't trade above it, never activated a buy trade, but then we came below, but we didn't come much further below. And I mean, we won't look much further back, but yeah, acceleration on the 9 candle there, consolidated 9 candle there, and yes, so the efficacy of a 3-day 9 candle is of significance. It is of significance, but what I will say from that brief analysis that I've just done with you guys, including looking at this one here, we can still sort of get consolidation into that 3-day 9 like we're getting now into the 3-day 9, and obviously trading below it will trigger the sell trade, which would be around 11,000, well, closing below 11,265, but like I said, once we start trading closing a candle above it, then that does basically signal a buy. Obviously, look, you can see this one didn't close above it, but this one did close above, and then we start to accelerate to the upside. You can trade them more aggressively when we start to just trade above and buy, but obviously that is a more aggressive and more risky strategy, but potentially a higher reward if you are right. But yeah, so whilst this 3-day 9 is here, I would be looking at the fact that we have sort of flagged out here into it. We could still see some consolidation up here, and yeah, it isn't just as far as the fact it's not a high range, it's not a high range large move candle, pumped candle, not at the moment anyway. I mean, we've clearly got a day left. We can get a big move up, and if we get a big, ironically, if we get a big move up in the next day to get us a big accelerated 9 candle, that could be problematic. It's a weird concept, guys, for me to say this, but yeah, if we do rally up whilst we run this 9 candle, the 9 candle extends, then that to me then would look like an acceleration on the 9, and then we will see consolidation to move down. But like I have been saying, if we accelerate above here and then we do come down and form this as support here, then that is it is far from bearish. It is far from bearish. So so you know how I feel about 9 candles and the acceleration into them. So watch out for the acceleration into that 9. So yeah, obviously we've not got not obviously, it's not obvious just by me just saying it, but yeah, no TD9s here, just price flipping. We're going to have a quick look at these stock markets because we probably need to have a chat about this. Here's the S&P on a daily. As you can see, bang on that level there, bang on that high. You can see we've got 9s of relative importance, some of them anyway. But again, like I said, haven't closed any candles below the low of that candle on the daily, and we are just we're looking like we're just getting held up by it, and we are going to expand. We are going to get some sort of volatility expansion one way or the other, and clearly the bias has to be to the upside, and that will be a blue skies breakout of the S&P to all-time highs. So that is going to bring all sorts of unicorns and rainbows to everybody that is rich and owns lots of stocks, and obviously the people that don't own the stocks, you're just paying more money for everything. So not so great for you guys, but you guys don't matter according to the people in charge. But anyway, so we got a bit political there, but this looks like it's going to break out, and this will accelerate to the upside if it breaks out. So be aware of that and its effect it will have on Bitcoin. I didn't really want to look at the Dow. I did want to look at the Nasdaq. Look, you can see our channel we're in. These consolidation at the high here. I mean, if we take out this level, we are onwards and upwards, and you can see we're anticipating a daily 9 here, sold off just before it. It would have been really nice to see that daily 9 up here at resistance, and it would have been a great sell. It was a great sell anyway if you preempted it, but it's not realistically how you can trade. Gold and silver, have a look at gold. As we said, well, not as we said, I mean, as I said, if we can hold back above the daily 21, then that's that's good. It's a good sign. So obviously we came back, tested it, wick below it, got back above it, holding above it. So and also there is, I know the price is exactly at this level, but there is a line horizontal we've got in drawn off this daily 9 here, which we are basically at. I believe we have a weekly 9. Yeah, we had a weekly 9. So there's our TD sequential voodoo there, right, for you. Obviously the move came on a weekly 9, so no surprises for the TD traders there. No surprises. Yeah, so you could have anticipated the sell-off all this week off this weekly 9 and a big sell-off, and you would have been correct. Let's have a look at silver. Not on the weekly, we will go to a daily. Silver, again, we've regained this horizontal. We have tested the daily 21 and we bounced back up, and it's generally looking good, guys. This is all I need. I just need 30 to win a bet, and that's it, and we can never look at silver again. Gold silver ratio, obviously had a bit of a pullback with that price action that we had, that big sell-off. Obviously silver has a higher beta to gold, which means it's like gold's altcoin. It will move up. If gold moves up, it was a bit different with altcoins, because often if Bitcoin moves, the altcoins will move down. But generally speaking, when Bitcoin moves up, when the dust has settled and it's all said and done, altcoins will have moved up higher percentage-wise. So it's the same with silver and gold. So gold moves up, silver moves up a higher percentage. Gold moves down, silver moves down a higher percentage. That's why this ratio did this, but it is very pleasing to see that this ratio is coming it's still coming back down, and again it's going to take out these levels, and it's going to come to about 30 or 40. It's going to come sub 40. It's going to come to somewhere within the 30 and 40s, and that may be with a price of gold at 2,500, maybe even 3,000. So that's going to be very valuable silver, guys. Very valuable silver if that happens. Not financial advice, but that's what I expect. One last one. Dollar index again. Look, we can see what's happening here. This is gonna fall out of bed. It's gonna get trolley guide. They don't like this currency anymore. They want it down away, and a Fed digital cryptocurrency. But yeah, so that's it really, guys. I will be watching out for dollar weakness, commodities resuming their uptrend, stock markets breaking to the upside, Bitcoin moving up with stock markets, and everything's honky-dory. This is exactly what I've said for the past good few months now. Make hay whilst the sun shines into these November elections, and then when the November elections, the volatility comes. I mean, just withdraw all your money from everything, and just sit back and fiddle whilst Rome burns. Not really, just joking. Just watch. Just watch. Maybe trade some more size if you want to, if you are bored. Or just take a break. That would be my best non-financial advice. So that's it, guys. So remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'd probably have a shirt. In all fairness, I definitely have more suits than any financial advisor you will know, but I just don't choose not to wear them. I just choose to wear comfy clothes because I'm at home, and I'm not trying to show off to people on YouTube and pretend like I'm in an office or something. But anyway, so thanks for listening, guys, and I will speak to you guys tomorrow.